And hello there, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, boys and girls, children of ages. After we finally got done with the damn difficulty of making all picks this week, because my internet decided, I'm going to go down quicker than the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers combined. It's time for my fantasy matchup in week 2 against the Chargers. Go, Chargers, die. But I am not alone. Of course, we have my 49er buddy Dave. And we have Mr. Jones, who's working at MIB headquarters. Yay. Honestly, let's take a look at the past week. For the NFC, the players of the week was Zach Wilson for the Cowboys and Von Miller for the defense of Dallas. AFC players of the week, offensively, was A. Kurumba for the Chargers and L. Carter for the Chargers as a linebacker. Dave's getting ready to play Final Fantasy, so he's going to use his imagination. So let's take a look at some other things. Let's take a look at the schedule from Fantasy Week 1 to see how the other teams did in Week 1. In Week 1 of my fantasy thing, of course, I beat the Buccaneers 181-3. I think that was because I was playing Matt Ryan. Jaguars beat the Texans 31-24. The Chargers beat Washington 41-18. Well, this will make Mr. Jones happy. The Colts beat the Seahawks in my fantasy league 38-13. Jets beat the Panthers 28-21. Bengals beat the Vikings 33-27. Cardinals got by the Titans 22-21. Detroit beat the 49ers 28-10. Steelers beat the Bills 26-20. Atlanta got by Philadelphia 28-24. Cleveland got by Kansas City 13-10. Well, this one kind of imitated life. The New Orleans Saints beat the Packers 35-7 in my fantasy league. That almost was the exact score in real life, wasn't it? That's kind of eerie. Giants beat the Broncos 31-24. Miami beat New England 23-17. Chicago barely beat the Rams 42-38. Then, of course, the Ravens lost to the Raiders 17-20. And that was week 1 in my from last week when I dominated the Bucks. And I did lower the time, guys. I made it 8 minutes because I realized 10 minutes was just too goddamn boring. Top 3 passing leaders right now are Zach Wilson, Trey Lawrence, and Lamar Jackson. Rushing leaders are Melvin Gordon and K. Wide receivers are Wilford V, Courtyard Starling, and Raheem Morset. J.J. Watt leads the league in sacks and interceptions. Von Miller leads that. Alright. So let's see. We are playing the Chargers. So let's see who the Chargers have on their roster besides Tom fucking Brady. I can't get away from the man. I need to call that talking bear Ted so he can deal with him. So let's see, I play Tom Brady because the Chargers got him as a quarterback. We already know that they got Alvin K as the running back. The right receiver, K. Bourne, Willie Shed the fourth. And then, of course, the tight ends is Dawson Knox. Now, of course, we're going to check the injury report for the Chargers and my Cowboys to see who is out for this game. Because we check everything here when we do these. Please, video game gods, do not let anything crash. I am missing 2 players for the season. Eric Fisher, he's out with an Achilles tear for the season. And L.J. Fort, who is out with a complete ACL tear. As for the Chargers, they are missing Sean Dion Hamilton. He is out for another 2 weeks with a fractured elbow. And they're also missing defensive tackle Mike P, who has a groin tear. Ow!
Alright, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
No problem, take your time. Let's see who's out for if any quarterbacks are out. Mr. Jones is working at MIB headquarters. I know. By the way, if you haven't watched our picks, guys, go watch and you'll be entertained how bad I bury the Falcons and the Packers. And looks like we have no quarterbacks out right now in the league. Oh, nope, I am mistaken. Washington is missing quarterback A.J. McCollum. He is out for the year with a complete ACL tear. Well, it says 14 weeks, but yeah, they're not going to play him at all. No. Alright, let's get to the game where we take on the Chargers. Can I beat Tom Brady, or will the Chargers do what the Buccaneers did to my team last week? Yep, in my fantasy, he was drafted by the Chargers. That's why I think I ran up the scoreboard against the Tampa, because they had Matt Ryan, who, as we've seen so far in real life, he sucks. And let's see, checking all overalls for the thing this week. Dallas is an overall 83. The Chargers are an overall 80, and I think that's because I want to see why. Because in the little things it tells you, you know, what everyone's overall. Yeah, okay, that's why. While the Chargers have a great offense at 83, defensively overall they are at 77. While my team's offensively is 84 and defensively we're 83. So I might be able to run up the scoreboard here on them because their defense is not that good. And of course, we will be listening to Jonathan Coachman at halftime. And of course, this is also when we discuss other things, which, by the way, I want to say something with NXT. I do not like the new look of NXT. By the way, congratulations to the new NXT champion, Tommaso Ciampa. I kind of wish it would have been LA Knight, but whatever. He forfeited the title due to injury. Again. I think, well, here's the thing, TNA, he was never this bad. I mean, I think because of his all the stuff he did in TNA and then coming to WWE, as ladies he did kind of didn't help. I should point out as well, Rick Steiner's son debuted in NXT yesterday. I don't know, he goes by a different name now, but I'm like, no, I'm not, I don't like his new name. And you can tell anything about Scott Steiner. And Mandy Rose is back on NXT, so... Oh no, they demoted her back to NXT. I don't know. Because I know they broke her and Dana Brooke up last year for some reason. I mean, they stuck Rhea Ripley and Nikki Cross, aka Nikki Almost a Superhero, together as a tag team. And I'm going to say this, and the best way I can describe that tag team is what happens when Goku and Vegeta started teaming up. Yep. And now my internet says the connection shit. Fuck you, internet. Now I should point out as well something that was brought to my attention. What was it? Shit, I'm trying to remember. Shit. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, yes. as many of you who probably, this might have been why Big E cashed in and beat Lashley, October 1st is the first night of the NFL, not NFL, WWE draft. So don't be surprised if you see Big E just officially stay on Raw as champion. Go back to SmackDown, but I'm going to say this. If Roman goes to Monday Night Raw, I'm not watching Monday Night Raw anymore. An interception by number 9. I'm sorry. I've said this. I'm sorry. I'll acknowledge Glacier, who's a better wrestler, first. So what's Brady doing the first time he passes the ball? It throws an interception. Hashtag fuck you, Tom Brady. And I should point out, next week, guys, I have a very, well, unless I do it this weekend, I have a very special stream and another game where it's anime characters with big old titties. I should just point that out. And first play of the game for Dallas, touchdown to Will Fuller. That didn't take long. And if you don't follow me on Twitter and Instagram, I'd recommend it because I did post up of what I picked up today at GameStop. So I would like to thank my good friend Sarah, who used to work with my stepdad, for taking me there into Walmart to go shopping. But in case if you don't, I picked up what I had pre-ordered. Hades for the PS5, Deathloop for the PS5, The New Life is Strange for the PS5, which I had pre-ordered, and Aliens Fire Elite Team, and Sonic Colors Ultimate for the PS4. And I should point out as well, there were sales going on this week on the PSN store. Games Under 20 sales back, and they also have double value, which pretty much means it's if you don't have PlayStation Plus, you only get half the value of the percent. If you have PlayStation Plus, you get the combined. So let's say if the game's 15%, the game you want, if you have Plus and it says 15%, it's actually going to be 30%. No. Of course, as you guys know, we do play on the hardest difficulty on Madden. Brady threw an incomplete pass for his first 2 passes, an interception and an incompletion. Why couldn't Brady do that in real life last week? Don't do it this week, Brady. I need you to beat Atlanta. I'm going to say this, though, because I'm going to be wanting to watch that. I'm not going to watch the Atlanta Buccaneers game. But if I see the score in Tampa Bay's blowing them out, I'm just going to say Law and Order Special Victims Unit, Tampa Bay Edition. Oh God, no, go in the end zone. Go. Oh God, it didn't go in the end zone. Shit. I gotta go 97 yards to get a touchdown. Son of a bitch. At least I got a small breathing room. I forgot Melvin Gordon used to play for the Chargers, and I have him on my team, so that's kind of poetic justice. Beep, beep. Right now I can't get any... the Chargers defense is playing like Tampa Bay did in real life last week. Stopping my running game. Kelsey got that. Beautiful catch by Kelsey. Good job, buddy boy. Of course, I think the Chargers like, yeah, we don't have no problem with you passing the ball, but we're not going to let you get any running touchdowns tonight. Watch the Chargers be the team that holds me under 100 fucking points. Damn you, Brady. Damn you to hell. There you go, Gordon. Yeah, get in there, boy. But again, happy Wednesday to everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a good Wednesday evening. We're pretty much to the half month of September. And there was an interesting rumor going around for the Plus games, well, at least the October one for the PS5. It looks like if the rumor is true, it would be a military-type shooting game, which is it's supposed to be a brand new one, so it'd be new. No one would own it yet. I can't remember the name of it, but it's pretty much a 40 versus 40 World War II game. I will pass. And the leak was proven to be true. Destroy All Humans 2 is coming out, but it's only going to be on PS5. Just like Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. And other things. Oh, that reminds me. Okay. I'm not the biggest Grand Theft Auto fan, but I believe, Mr. Jones, you've played Grand Theft Auto. And I'm sure anybody who's watching this has played it. A lot of people don't care about Grand Theft Auto 5 coming to the PS5. They want Grand Theft Auto 6. Still in the first quarter. Intercepted. All right. Woohoo! Hashtag fuck you, Tom Brady. And the Chargers leave my guy open, leave him one-on-one. Alright, so guys, since we're able to stream this tonight, Monday night stream will probably be... might be the special game I'm not telling anyone about, because I want everyone to be surprised and all that. MVP. And that's something I also want to point out, because it's been brought to my attention, unless something has changed from the start of tonight's vid, unless something's changed at this point. It seems like there's at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, there's no Extreme Rules matches yet, which is interesting. Damn, my Chargers offensively are getting shit done, but I'm not letting them get touchdowns, so woohoo! Haha, Brady didn't get it. You didn't get a first down. And Tate didn't get far. Gordon's like, I'm not going to be denied. Oh, you're either going to get a touchdown in to put it us big, or we're going to... Oh, damn it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Dallas. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Woo, woo. Chargers just need to go out the door and not come back. What is it? The Chargers arena looks nice, though. Damn hours to the Patriots. Doing good. Well, I'm beating the Chargers 28-0 in the second quarter. Brady's thrown 2 or 3 picks. Finally got a sack on Brady's ass. Good punt by the Chargers there. And Golden Tate just returned got a touchdown return on a punt. Yeah. Golden Tate's like, how do you lock me down? You know, if the Cowboys could do this in real life this Sunday, I would be very happy. Here's the kick. By the way, guys, if you have not done it yet today, there is an update. Not only on the PlayStation 4, but PS5 also has an update as well. Let's stop him on third down again. Ah, they got the first down. Damn you, Brady. Damn you, Brady. Damn you to hell. Intercepted by 58. Von Miller picks it off and gets a TD for the Cowboys. I wish Von Miller did play for the Cowboys. I actually would have more faith in my defense. I don't think I'm going to get 100 in this game, but I think I'm going to at least win this game. Cole Beasley negative. that play was so bad. I think people at MIB headquarters could have did a better play. Beasley made up for it by getting a few yards. And I was trying to blitz him with Miller, but he got rid of it in time. Looks like I'm back at it again, boys.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go play action now. Wilson. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey.
Kelsey wanted that first down.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. Play action. It's Wilson. They're going to pick up there 26 yards.
Smith got the ball.
Catch. He pulled it in. 18 more yards there and another first down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Oh, incomplete. First incompletion for Wilson today.
Hang on. Second down coming up. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Now it's Wilson. He's got his tight end, Smith. And they
Yeah, Smith tried to get in there, but he couldn't do it.
5 on the way to the 3. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Wilson.
And Rudolph with your nose so bright, won't you get us a touchdown tonight?
His second touchdown on the season, and the Cowboys continue to pour.
And now I'm alone now.
There was a lot of zip in that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen run.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man in concert.
Let's do a scrub kick again real quick.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the unit. Oh, good return up past the 30.
And they're not doing what Tampa Bay was doing last week, fumbling left and F and right. Chargers are holding on to the ball. At least when it comes to fumbling, I've been able to pick them off, but not able to make them fumble.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Sit your ass down.
He's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now to get from all the work he's getting.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The Chargers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. On the check down, he finds Kamara.
And right when I say about fumbling,
It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I think I may have jinxed him on that one.
Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman, and that stats and scores from around the NFL in the second week of the regular season. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 157 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. This one he stopped about 2 yards shy.
Try to get in there before halftime.
Second and 2. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a second down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk.
Well, we got the first down at least. But I would like to get in the end zone.
First half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch
There we go.
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Melvin Gordon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys have
That makes me feel good.
becoming quite the half he's had.
In our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They're off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. An incredibly short kick fielded way.
Tried to go for another.
Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Virginia, alright.
The Charger drive about to get going. And in a spot like this, no more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there?
Chargers going to take a timeout there. 2nd and inches. Ooh.
Positive fashion, you're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
On 2nd and inches, Brady.
Tried to go for another crazy play, but I couldn't get it done.
Here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Cole Beasley, the intended target. 3rd down here. And that is
Tried to.
passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
If I was them, I'd go actually kind of go for it. I mean,
Terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
that's a touchback.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. It's also how you establish leadership. Again, that well. 3 touchdown passes. That's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
Try to keep it in the middle at least. All right.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Wilson. Open man here. It's the tight end Kelsey.
Kelsey got in there, baby.
Cowboys. Travis Kelsey as the first half is winding down.
Still going to go at big 63-0.
Just before halftime.
Makes me feel good. Because this is somebody who may be wondering where Vibrot is. Vibrot's got a bad sleep schedule like I do, so he's probably sleeping. So,
Unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Time to do another punt. Kick. Go, Chargers, go. Nowhere, because you ain't winning this one. I'm going to force him to do one more play because I'm an asshole. Come on, don't kneel it. Be a man. Ah. Chicken shit AI. Of course, if you had a hard time watching my picks video, don't worry, guys. You just gotta follow me on Twitter, and you'll see. You get to know if I win tonight, Thursday night. I find it hilarious. Kirk Cousins, who I bitched about on my picks video, can't win in this game. Because Aaron Rodgers plays for the Seahawks. They lost to Russell Wilson and the 49ers. Well, that would make Dave happy since he's a Niners fan. That in my fantasy thing, they're 1-1. It looks like I get to start with the ball. Try to make something happen with Tate. Nothing was open, so I took the chance. And Rudolph got that one. Good job, Rudolph. Oh dear, that was not good. I almost threw a pick there. Ouch. That would have been terrible. Oh, Smith almost got in there. Shit. Beam me up, Scotty. I know it's Picard, but he's Captain Picard. That's why I make the Star Trek jokes. And again, I do have it on the hardest setting, so... Got him.
in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said.
Get down with your bad self, big man.
Clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far,
Von Miller wants to hit Brady, I think. Na 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 na. Whoa ha. I mean, it's like, I'm coming for you, Brady. I'm coming for you. And I think Mr. Q let Mr. J back. You haven't missed much. I'm beating the Chargers, Mr. Jones. It's, you know it's not on easy. If it was, I think the points would be higher. Alright, where is my boy Tate?
because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
And Golden Tate just got a 94-yard touchdown. Golden Tate's like, hello, Chargers. I'm going to show you how fast I am.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But
I think now I know why I was favored. Why? Because the Chargers' defense has not stopped me pretty much at all, almost, excluding the first few running plays I did. But after that, it's just like, yeah, we give up. Here's what's funny though: Tampa Bay actually got points on me with Matt Ryan. Chargers with Tom Brady have not been able to get points. Does that mean Matt Ryan is better than... No, I can't even finish that sentence. I'm not even going to finish it because I know it's bullshit. Oh my God, Brady just threw another interception. Richard Sherman just got an interception for the Cowboys. I'm sure someone's like, wait, Richard Sherman's on Dallas? What the fuck was up with your fantasy draft? And no one has still signed Big Ben yet. Will he get signed in this fantasy thing? That is the question. If it doesn't, I'm going to laugh. A lot of people got picked over Big Ben, and if you remember, RG3, Kaepernick. It's like, yeah, you're a former Super Bowl champ, and the Chargers fumble the ball. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Tannehill got picked. It was just like, what the fuck? Which I will say this, you know, I'm sure some people are going to probably think, are probably going to say, Doug, I can't believe you're saying this. Because I'm surprised no one's asked me, if I had to choose between Kirk Cousins or Kaepernick, I would take Kaepernick. That's how much little faith I have in fucking damn Kirk Cousins. It's like, yeah, I'll take a guy who hasn't played in the league for a few years. Okay, I tell myself I'm not going to get 100 points because of how I was playing, and then my whole entire defense must have heard that and said, we take exception to that, like Michael Jordan did against Detroit. I love the fact I can still hear the fans cheering, "Let's go Chargers," but half the fans already left. They're pumping fake fan noise in. At this point, I think the Chargers need to call Turbo, Thunder, and Gemini to help them. And if you know who they are, congratulations. Oh, you watch a lot of the reruns that aired on ESPN Classic back in the day. Which is something I didn't know about till one of the YouTube channels I'm subscribed to. Okay, besides 2-Minute Drill on ESPN and Beat the Swab, which, by the way, I loved Beat the Swab, on ESPN. That was the sports trivia game show. They actually had a dating game version on ESPN that was called Teammates, to where they would take teammates from sports and see who knew each other, you know. I'm like, they need to bring that back, because that'd be interesting to see who would know each other. It'd be like, today's on episode of Teammates, representing the Buccaneers, Tom Brady and Rob Krasowski. Representing the WWE, Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley. Which would be a fail in the third team. Let's see, let's pick another. Representing AEW, Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson. Could you imagine if that happened and WWE lost that? I think Vince would be pissed. That's probably what he would say. And so what? Okay, I'm gonna be nice. And Brady just fumbled the ball. Von Miller gets a sack, and what happens? Brady fumbles the ball. Hilarious. Okay, I will say this with Roman Reigns. I'll say one nice thing about him, just to shock everyone. At least he's not a part-timer like Brock Lesnar. That's the nicest thing I can say about Roman. Because it ain't as Mike's... Oh my god, the Buffalo Bills with Colin Kaepernick beat the Dolphins 31-13. That's interesting. I mean, that's the only thing I'll ever say nice about Roman, because I don't think he's that good in the ring, and I don't think he's that good on the mic. Oh. Let's see. Illegal block in the back. Oh, yeah, we're going to accept that. Fuck you, Chargers. By the way, if you don't watch this or subscribe to him, check out Wrestling with the Gret. He actually did a video today. Well, if it's Thursday now, Wednesday, of top 8 wrestlers who survived scandals. Yeah, his name was in the top 8, but he wasn't number 1. Top 8 wrestlers who survived a scandal. In better words, you know, nothing, they had scandals and all that. Number 1 was Jimmy Snuka, which he did. He also had Psycho Sid and on Anderson on the list for the scissor stabbing. Austin was on there for surviving the domestic dispute he had with Deborah. Hogan, Jerry the King Lawler was on there. Jeff Hardy was number 8. Remember the drug thing, the drugs, and then of course the incident at TNA Victory Road when we had that match where he was. It was, but some people thought it was a scandal because how could he do that? But I would say this in the defense of Jeff Hardy, and because we know I'm not a big Jeff Hardy fan. You know that when we did Face Off, I would always make fun of him. But on that particular night at Victory Road, you should have probably realized that it was probably could not go. So you should have just had say, hey, Jeff Hardy can't go tonight, so here's a different wrestler, so you could give the fans a full match instead of 90 seconds. But that's here, the near, no there. Personally, and here's the thing, I'm glad Jeff Hardy's clean now, but I do kind of find it somewhat funny that Matt Hardy's getting used great in AEW, and now Jeff Hardy's a jobber. Yeah, I don't remember that going too well.
We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, and they did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. And to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Yeah.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. From the gun on third down, Brady takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yep.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities.
Yep, because drugs did the drugs.
That hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle, looking at each other.
Yeah, but Matt was like, I'm out of here.
It continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Now here's the signal caller. Getting ready to lead.
Excuse me, please. I don't want to deal with this bullshit.
Feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now,
I agree.
the scoreboard even says, just watching what he's doing, that's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter. First and 10, it's Wilson. And he slings one that's incomplete. Golden Tate is intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. To throw again on second down. Wilson, pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the
Oh, well. I just got sacked by the Chargers. It's 3rd and 19. Oh, God. They blitzed. And I got the first down. Fuck you, Chargers. I was always more of a Matt Hardy fan, which is kind of funny because when Bret Owen wrestled in WWE, I always hated Bret Hart, but I loved Owen. Which that's one thing that makes me mad. Owen never won the WWE title. It's like, come on. Yeah. Yeah. And the final play of the third quarter is a first down for the my Cowboys. Gordon's got 217 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. No one can stop this juggernaut Cowboys team. Okay, I got it. Okay. I was thought you were gonna say. Oh God, I'm that made my laugh. Which I thought you were gonna say I'm the juggernaut, bitch. And Gordon just got another first down. He's about to get his 4th touchdown of the game. They do. What Saturday mornings? Yeah, the good old days. Is it, you know, I had so many, when I was a kid, I had people hate me for my opinion of Captain Planet. I was like, man, fuck Captain Planet. I'm cheering for Captain Pollution. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Oh goodness, that'd be also hilarious. Oh, that reminds me. Guess who got announced for the new Nickelodeon fighting game that's coming out late in the hopefully this year? Ren and Stimpy. They officially been announced. and you play as both of them at the same time, so they're a team character. So I'm like, okay, I get to be Ren and Stimpy, just beat the fuck out of SpongeBob the whole game. I love it.
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it, able to retain possession.
She's in there. So far for what I've seen, the only characters in there right now are SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy Cheeks, Powdered Toast Man, Ren and Stimpy. I just one of the characters from Our Real Monsters is in it, the female character. They also got, I believe, Helga's in it, which is not surprising, and the Ryle Thornberry dad is in it. And Reptile's is in it as well. Which you gotta have Godzilla ripoff. God damn freaking asshole, go down. Second and 26 from he's at MIB headquarters, man. And it's picked off again. Brady threw his fifth pick. Oh, I do miss Space Coast to Coast. I do remember the other one too, the original cartoon, but I mostly remember him for Coast to Coast, which I should say this as well because I didn't get to say last night in the Devil May Cry stream. I said goodbye to Norm MacDonald, who passed away a few days ago. Which I will say this, I'm glad he got to be a comedian in the 80s and 90s because I don't think he would be allowed to be a comedian in today's culture. He'd be like, him and George Carlin, yep, those would be the two biggest red flags, then Red Fox. But you know, that's one thing. You know, there's one show that can never come out right now. You know, I liked watching it back in the day. Living with the PJs. Brady threw another pick. Brady likes throwing interceptions, and it feels so good. Right. Oh God, I love that show. And anytime they show the episode when it's him versus Mr. Rogers, I always watch that one because that one just made me laugh. I don't think I've seen the one with Mr. T. Maybe I should watch the one with Mr. T at some point. Incomplete pass. Oh goodness. Okay, I'd actually like to see that because that'd be hilarious. Alright. I know another show that I loved watching back in the day, and it always surprises people as well, the Boondocks. I mean, I can't quote the jokes from that show because of the fact that I don't want to get in trouble. But my favorite one, because it always makes me laugh, just because it's so ridiculous. Okay, it's when the lawyer. It's when the lawyer gets possessed by. I can't remember what the old guy's name was, but he gets possessed. Yeah, and they're doing the exorcism, and he goes, "Read, bleep, read," and then he goes, "Ah!" I'm like, "Oh my god!" That anytime they have stink, anytime it's like I can watch it, I do it because I'm like, I know I'm gonna laugh. And rest in peace to the one who played Grandpa on the show, because I know he did pass. So rest in peace to him. I actually love that. I wish if I can ever find that show on DVD, I'm buying it because I'm like, I know I'm gonna have fun. Did not know that. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that too. I was, and by the way, guys, if you want to see, how can I say this? It's I would recommend not playing the video game for it because it's terrible, but the animated movie's good because it's one of my guilty pleasures. Baby's Kids. I mean, I sit to that movie and laugh. I know, I'm sure people are surprised, but I'm like, that's actually kind of funny because I think we all know children from when we grew up. They were children that were like Baby's Kids. You're like, how the fuck have they not been getting their ass whipped with a belt? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, shit. I know if I did misbehave once as a kid, I would get my ass. I'd be like, I need to go have a prayer meeting and pray I don't get my ass whipped off. Yeah, I did hear that it came out before he died. After he died, I should say. Nice. Speaking of nice, Le'Veon Bell just got a touchdown for the Cowboys. But, trying to think of. Oh God, yeah. That, as a kid, that was the first time I ever heard of your mama joke when I first saw it, because I think I was like 8 or 9 when I watched it. Okay, I had the perfect idea. I had the perfect idea, Mr. Jones, and I want to run this by you. I think I know the perfect way to how to fix the planet. We force everyone who is too sensitive to watch Baby's Kids, The Boondocks, Eddie Murphy Raw, and then watch every George Carlin stand-up. It's time to get an education. And then listen to Scott Steiner promos. Yeah. I think if more people watch that, I think the world would be a better place because no one would be like, man, fuck it. And Le'Veon Bell gets a second touchdown. And remember, as Richard Pryor says, if the house starts talking, you get the fuck out. See, I'm just gonna say this. If you want to see how dumb people are, how dumb white people are, just watch a show about going to haunted places. Because as Richard Pryor would say, if you see the African American running out of there and not taking anything, it's because the house is haunted. Get the hell out. What would a white person do? Let's go get a video camera crew and film this shit. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm sorry. If my family's staying, I'm staying. But if my one friend, who is, I know in real life is African American, you know, who lives near me, if he runs out of a house, yeah, I'm following him. Because I want to live. Couldn't get the sack. And the Colt Rodgers Dangerfield when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons. If I'm Matt Ryan, I'd be very careful with what he touches because anytime he passes the ball, it's an incompletion. When he hands it off to the running back, the ball drops. If Matt Ryan touches his dick, it might fall off. Oh wow, the Chargers are going for it on 4th and 10. Incomplete. Oh, may as well just get another touchdown. I'm getting the fuck out of the house or changing the channel. Damn. Damn. Oh God. I agree with that. Well, there's 39 seconds left in the game. Chargers are losing 140 to nothing, so I hope Tampa Bay got points with Matt Ryan, but Chargers with Brady cannot. That says a lot, doesn't it? That the Chargers suck. That's because of their defense. But Brady threw a lot of picks. Going into heat. Got it. 5 more minutes. Restart the job. No. Your boss is gonna be like, can I walk? Can you walk overtime tonight? You're gonna be like, oh hell no. If you think I'm kneeling, you have not watched me play this series before, Madden. I'm going to run up the scoreboard because I'm a dick. EA Sports, we're fucking assholes. Well, we got to get Larry Fitzgerald a touchdown. He hasn't got a touchdown in today's game. And Larry Fitzgerald, wide fucking open, gets a touchdown. That's how we end the game. That's how the Dallas Cowboys end their last drive. With 11 seconds left, Larry Fitzgerald gets a touchdown. Wow. I didn't think I was going to get 100 points. Not only did I get over 100 points, I got a fucking shutout. Unless Tampa Bay scores 11 gets a touchdown in the next 11 seconds. Which if that happens, I'm going to feel defeated. It's like, I end the fucking game. Now they got 8 seconds. And Vibrator just joined us for the end of the game. And it's picked off by number 30 of the Cowboys. So Brady ends the night with an interception again. Eat that, Brady. Get the fuck out of here.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
So we pretty much destroyed Brady. I think I played defensively better in this one, getting more picks. So let's check. I got 11 takeaways. Wow. Chargers average yards per game 1.1. Chargers had 33 passing yards and 29 rushing yards. Yeah. Brady looks mad. Alright, so that I am 2-0 in this. That makes me feel groovy. Alright, before we go, the one group I'm in on Facebook, they did their picks already. They did theirs yesterday. So, what's funny is, I'm the only one in that one that's taken the Lions to beat the Packers. Everybody else is taking Green Bay. I'm also the only one, ironically enough, that's also taking... pretty much everyone's in agreement in this one, because the only ones that will have disagreement is the Raiders, Steelers, Bengals, Bears, Browns, Texans. Everybody else is pretty much agreeing on all the other games, so that kind of sucks. Please, Detroit, beat the damn Packers, because I would laugh and be so fucking happy. Because I'm going to say this right now.
All I gotta say...
Oh, go ahead.
All I gotta say is, fuck the Packers.
Why am I not surprised? That's, but yeah, if Aaron Rodgers loses to Detroit, man, I'm gonna say get ready for Aaron Rodgers to go the fuck off. I think Aaron Rodgers is like, I should have just stayed on Jeopardy. Baby, I lost on Jeopardy. Alright, so let's see. Let's go to next week and see, of course, who the players of week 2 were, who the Philadelphia Eagles have on their roster, and check to see who won in week 2 of the Fantasy Zone. Oh, wow, the Eagles. Listen to this. Overall, 83 on offense and overall 84 on defense. Overall team is 83, but they're 0-2. So, your players of the week in week 2 for the NFC, Dallas had both of those categories with Zach Wilson for quarterback and Von Miller for the defense. As far as for the AFC, Ryan Tannehill was your player of the week with the Jets, and defensively it was B. Martinez with the Patriots as a linebacker. And now let's see who the Eagles have, because I don't know who they have, so they must not have a good... I mean, it seems like they have a good team on paper, but they haven't won. So what the hell is going on? And then, of course, we'll check to see if anyone signed Ben Roethlisberger yet. That would be the tradition. Okay, so they got Justin Fields, the rookie quarterback, starting for him. Oh my God, the running backs are terrible. They got the best running backs in overall 69. Ouch. They got a decent receiving core. They got Chris Gordon, Brandon Cooks. But man, how are they not winning with this team? Probably because of I'm going to say the running game, because their running game's abysmal, I guess. I'm going to check as well. Well, their starting running back is an overall 69, so that's concerning a bit if I was them. Take a look at the injury report for the Eagles, since we'll be playing them next week. We'll see. Eagles are missing running back Marvin Hack, who's an overall 85, but he's out for 46 weeks with an Achilles tear. And defensive tackle Jonathan Hankins is out for one more week with a dislocated wrist. So they pretty much don't have a lot of good running backs. That could play in my favor. They may not want to run the ball that much. Alright, did anyone sign Big Ben? That is the question on everyone's mind. He was not drafted, but no one has signed Big Ben yet. He is still out there. So is Adrian Peterson. Damn. Yeah, Big Ben is still a free agent in my thing. Adrian Peterson, Mark Ingram. Wow, there's a lot of... So let's see who won and lost in week 2. Well, won and lost in week 2 before we end the stream tonight. Looks like and then of course we'll check standings to see who's still not won a game. So in week 2, on Thursday night, the Giants beat Washington 24-0. The Jets beat the Patriots 41-21. Broncos beat the Jaguars 21-16. Buffalo with Colin Kaepernick beat Miami 31-13. The Niners beat the Eagles 35-24. The Colts beat the Rams 31-28. The Raiders beat the Steelers 31-21. The Bears beat the hell out of the Bengals 31-17. Browns beat the Texans 28-17. Carolina loses to the Saints by a point 19-18. Minnesota wins 23-20 over... Minnesota beats the Cardinals 23-20. Buccaneers beat Atlanta 35-17. Seahawks beat the Titans 40-10. Already did my game. Chiefs beat the Ravens 34-21. And if this happens in real life, I will be so fucking happy. The Detroit Lions beat the Packers 38-15. Which I just want to see Packers lose just to see Peyton and Eli Manning talk about it. Since I will be watching the Manning cast of it again, because I would love to see that fucking reaction. Because you know that'd be hilarious. Going to the standings real quick now. Let's see. Teams who have not won yet, and so far, the Ravens are 0-2. They're the only team in the AFC North who have not won. The Browns are undefeated. Steelers and Bengals are both 1-1. In the AFC South, the Colts are the only team undefeated in the South at 2-0. Jaguars are 1-1, and the Texans and Titans are both at 0-2. In the AFC East, the Jets are the only team in that division undefeated, because they are 2-0. Bills and Dolphins are 1-1, and the Patriots are 0-2. And in the West, the Raiders are 2-0, followed by the Broncos, Chiefs, and Chargers are all tied at 1-1. Over in the North, the Lions and Bears are tied at 2-0. Vikings are 1-1, and the Lonely Packers are 0-2. In the NFC South, the Saints are 2-0. Buccaneers and Falcons are 1-1, and the Panthers are 0-2. In the East, the Giants and my Cowboys are 2-0 right now. Washington and the Eagles are 0-2. And based on tiebreakers, the worst team is Philadelphia, as they are ranked dead last at number 32. And in the West, it's a three-way tie between the Niners, Seahawks, and Cardinals as they're 1-1. The Rams are 0-2. And we may as well check the stats as well to see who's got the... that's one thing you can do as well before every game. You can check the stats and all that. So overall rankings, Philadelphia, offensive points per game, they're number 14. Offensive passing yards, they're at number 12th best team. Offensive rushing yards per game, they're ranked number 31 at 57.3. Defensive points per game, they're ranked number 25. Defensive passing yards per game, they're at ranked 16. And at stopping the run, they're in the middle of the road at rank number 24. Dallas, we're ranked 1 in every fucking category. Offensive ranks. And this gets you into more details of everything about offensive ranks. As far as for passing touchdowns, the Eagles have 4 touchdown passes. That puts them at number 11. Cowboys have 17 passing touchdowns. That puts them at 1. The Eagles only have 2 rushing touchdowns. They're at number 20. The Cowboys have 21 rushing touchdowns, making them the number 1 best team at running. Giveaways. Philadelphia is at rank number 24. I am ranked at number 7. And third down percentage, I am ranked at number 1 at 81%. Eagles are ranked at 19 with 43%. And defensively, I'm at number 1. Philadelphia is at 25. TDs allowed, I'm the second best team in the... Who the hell could be ahead of me for TDs allowed? I'm going to have to look at that. Eagles are ranked number 21 for TDs allowed. Sacks, Eagles have only got 2 sacks. That puts them at 23. Cowboys are the best defensively when it comes to sacks, as they have 10 sacks total. As far as for the Eagles on takeaways, they only have 1 takeaway this year so far, putting up number 21. And I am at number 1 overall for takeaways defensively, as I have taken the ball away 27 times. And red zone efficiency, I'm at 1% because I don't think I've led any team in the red zone yet. And the Eagles are at number 21 as they are they're at 62%. But I want to see who's ahead of me then on for allowing touchdowns, team stats. Okay, we want defense. Okay, I said defense. Ironically enough, the second best team overall is the Chicago is the Steelers and then the Bears. Defensively, all right. Points allowed. Who's giving up the most points? Tampa Bay has allowed 208 points. But they did play Dallas. Let's see. I pretty much lead in every category, it looks like. Looks like Tampa Bay's, yeah, they got the worst defense ranked. Who's got, well, overall, yeah, Tampa Bay's got the worst defense. Worst offensive team. That is, let's check that. It's got to be a team that doesn't have a winning record, I would presume. Worst offensive team is the Chargers at 1-1, followed by the Texans, who is 0-2. Tono, we already read that, yeah. So let's see, that pretty much does it for that. I'm pretty much first in every category. Oh, good lord, yeah. Let's see, since we're all playing the Eagles next, let's see. They already got 4 passing touchdowns, so that's kind of not good. And who's the only rushing touchdown? Fields, okay, because one of the players is out for fucking an eternity. But we will be playing the Eagles next week, guys. We will see how we do there. One thing I will say, because we're going to check this real quick as well before we go. Because there's actually a thing you can check now. Well, it's always been in there, but I usually have not checked it till now. And that is league transactions. Because this tells you everything you need to know. Alright. Who has been released? If anybody. A lot of players have re-signed. Oh wow! The Bears have released wide receiver Alec Backman, and Bears signed free agent wide receiver J.J. Whiteside to a 1-year deal. Bears also signed center Austin B to a 2-year deal. Let's see, has anyone been released? Let's check that. Okay, that's all preseason. Okay, no, this is the okay, no, that's the regular season. Let's see. Anybody that catches my eye besides the Bears. Oh, Buccaneers released tight end Jesse James. He needs to go find his Billy Gunn. This joke has been brought to you by assholes. Wow, Jalen Hurd got cut by the Cardinals in preseason. Now, when did Big Ben get cut in preseason? That's Mike. Oh, Geno Smith actually lasted longer in the preseason than fucking Big Ben. Wow, that is hilarious. That makes me want to laugh, because when did the Colts cut him? Oh, that's hilarious. Geno Smith lasted 1 week longer. But anyway, guys, that does it for this week. So when we come back to this, besides our picks, we will be doing the game against Philadelphia. How many points will I put up this week? We'll find out. And hopefully I'll be able to go 3-0. And I hope the Giants, who play... Who did they play in week 3? I can't read my own. I need better eyeballs. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, I'm just going to say this for real life. I know who I'm picking in week 3 in real life, but for the Giants game in week 3. They play Atlanta. Hey, I can actually use the Law and Order Special Victims Units jokes on that one, because it would be in New York. Someone call Ice-T and, the female lead actress. But until then, have a good night, guys, and see you all tomorrow or Thursday evening for a surprise new game. Ta-ta!